Art Museum and Martin Luther King Drive, where everyone runs. And I would come home and tell my wife it was funny. I would go out there, and I would see in this order, you know, white women, I would see white men, I'd see the black girls from Black Girl Run, and every now and then I might see one brother. It was like spotting a unicorn. Like I saw a brother out there. Guess what? I saw a black man out there. I wasn't the only one. And I say, you know, there has, and this is before I had heard of Black Men Run. I didn't know they existed. So I actually literally came home and did a web search for the term Black Men Run. And I just came across the website, and wouldn't you know, there was a Philadelphia chapter. I just joined them in November, and like the other brothers have said, it's been that fellowship and that accountability, too. We don't always run together. A lot of us run individually, given work schedules and what have you, but we all post up on Facebook, hey, I ran this many miles today or that many miles. And a lot of times, if you haven't posted for a few days, the brothers will reach out to you like, hey, Mike, you've been a little quiet. What's going on here? But even when we do run together, like the other brothers have said, just that feeling of knowing that someone's out there with you, someone understands. I believe Roland says, you know, someone understands what you're going through when you're out there running. And like him, I wasn't really a big runner, but you know, I did my first half marathon this past September, the Philadelphia Rock and Roll half marathon, and I'm going for a full one this year. But just being around other men who understand what I'm going through, who take their health seriously, and are setting an example for the next generation, it's meant the world to me.
Yeah, but the only reference that some of us have for dropping a $140, 140 pounds is the show The Biggest Loser, where I watch those people, I clap, I was like, wow, you go.
I watch every week.
Yeah, but you've personalized it and did it in your own life. So did your blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, did any pre-symptoms that you might have had improve, change, et cetera?
Yes. I will say that not only the weight loss, but I would get checked out every year. I was pre-diabetic, pre-hypertensive. My cholesterol was bad, and I get checked out every year. My numbers have dropped phenomenally. I am not hypertensive. I'm not pre-diabetic. My cholesterol is good. So it's not just the weight, but I'm healthier overall. And it's just, you know, and running in general has become my therapy. I get out there and it's my meditation. So when I used to hate running, I love running now. I look forward to running every week. I feel bad if I can't get out there and run because I love to do it. It means it calms me, it centers me, and then when I can encourage others, and you know, there are other brothers that know when I run, I go out there with my Black Men Run shirt on. I'm like an ambassador. People will stop me, people will ask me questions, and I fly the flag. I let everyone know, hey, this is the group, this is the website. Come on and join us. There's plenty of room for you.
Wow.
I'll see you out there, Doc. You'll be out there with us.
Yeah, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I appreciate that because that's what it's going to take to get me out. It's going to take a lot of blessing. It is. I understand. Amen. We have New York in the house. Brother Kavan Flowers, tell us your story as well. And you're the captain in New York, if I got that right.
Yes, sir. Pretty much what talked about, back off of that, I mean, it is a big deal. For me, it started with me and my god brother.
Your line's breaking up a little bit. Are you stationary, Kavan?
Let me, you can hear me okay now?
Yeah, you're not running and talking to us, so you guys are kind of enthusiastic.
We're always running.
Yeah, man, but go ahead, Kavan.
So what happened for me, I was running here and there. I wasn't an avid runner like that. I would, you know, I do martial arts, so I would do it just for the basic, okay, let me do my little mile, you know. Anything beyond that was unheard of. And I would run with my god brother, and he started getting into races and things in that nature. And he said to me, you know, he just threw it on me instead of him since he got me running. Won't you start a group? I said, that's a lot, you know, to start a group. And I said, how you going to get black men, brothers, to come outside and run? You know, because like how Roland as well as Jason, you know, you would see specks of guys.
Yeah, he called us unicorns is what he said.
Yeah, you see unicorns, you know. It's like, all right, man. So I said, I don't know. I said I'm gonna do it the easy way. I'm gonna find to see if somebody got something else going, and then get with that. You know. Right. So by chance, I stumbled upon the website, and I was like, oh, okay, Black Men Run. All right, cool. But I didn't. I said, oh man, it's in Atlanta. I said I can't win. So I said, well, let me check out the website, and I saw that there were chapters, and I was like, okay, cool, there's chapters. I said, well, I know there got to be a New York chapter. You know, New York, we everywhere. So sure enough, there wasn't. So I said, you know what, being that people were always saying, oh, look, I want to work out with you, this, that, and the third. You know, so I said, okay, cool. Let me email. I emailed Jason, and we just took it from there. It was a great connection. Me and him, we conversated and everything via email, and we set the chapter up October 6th. Our first run was October 6th. Excuse me, and we started. We set up the chapter, I think, early September, late September, and October 6th was our first run. We started out with 7, and now to date, we got like 25 to 30 guys, and I kid you not, the warm days we get, I say the cold warm days because it's all been cold.
Right.
You know, guys are coming out. I don't even know. They just popping up out of nowhere. I don't even have to promote no more. It's like, hey, I want to run with y'all. You know,
wow.
It's like, okay, cool, come on. So, and I'll just run down, you know, what the mission is and what we do and what we about. And they like, listen, it's nothing. I'm already sold. I just see a bunch of brothers running together and nobody fighting, nobody beefing, nobody talking about he did that, none of that. It's just a camaraderie. It's like, wow, I'm feeling this. I want to run with y'all. So that's how it started for me, you know, with New York City. And now it's just word of mouth. It's just spreading like wildfire.
As cliche as it sounds, it's really about you just coming out. And once you come out, then that's the biggest first step. So there's no pressure. So I think that's one of the things that actually helps us in the group, because not everybody in the Memphis group is a marathon runner. Not everyone in the group is a runner. So we have several brothers who are, you know, battling their weight, and they come out and walk. Now, what has happened is they walk more now because of the motivation that's provided. As far as the older demographics, one of the things we try to do, because a lot of times they may not be on social media, so what we do is once they have reached out to us, because of course we have to know there's an interest. So once we know it's an interest, if they don't have social media, then what we do, we communicate via text and or email. So then once they come out, as I mentioned, there's no pressure. So when you get out there and you just need to walk, you walk. If you feel like you're going to run, we'll be there to run with you. And I know one of the brothers alluded to it earlier. Literally, when we say we'll come back and get you, that's what we mean. So if we designated that we're going to do 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, and you're almost done and we're finished, we literally turn around, come back to where you are. We will walk with you. We will run with you. We do that on every run, and I think that's one of the things that people really love because, again, there's no brother left behind.
No brother left behind. Oh, I love that. Man, even I can get in where I fit in. All right. You'll be like, where's Richard? That's Richard in his car. Richard, get out of your car. And for you, let's move it to on the local level, back to Philly for a minute. Michael, for you, what's it been like to see this thing grow? And since we're physically in Philly, although technically I live in Delaware, so we might need to do a black men run in Wilmington, Delaware. But what's it been like to grow it here, and how have the brothers been connecting in Philly?
Well, it's been phenomenal, as Jason has alluded to. And actually, we have a couple of brothers in the Philly chapter who are in Delaware and Jersey who come across the bridge, who come up 95 to join us. So, Doc, you're not out the picture yet.
Wow. I thought I had a way to get out for a second. No, I do want the paraphernalia, though. I will be purchasing that, but go ahead.
No, it's been great. We do connect primarily through social media, through the Facebook page that Black Men Run in Philadelphia has. And like the other brothers have alluded to with the runs, truly is no man left behind. We have some brothers who are like super-duper marathon runners and some who walk. We will get out there on Kelly Drive and say we'll do 5 miles today, 2 miles today, and we'll run out and come back, and no one leaves until everybody comes back. We will wait for you. And like the brother said in Memphis, we'll go back for you, but no one's leaving. You're not going to get back to the finish line and you're there by yourself because it took you a little longer. We're all going to stay. We're all going to make sure you're okay, and not just and it's that fellowship, like the brother was saying in New York. The brothers are together. You're encouraging each other. You don't have to feel self-conscious because I don't run as fast as this one. I'm not in the shape of that brother. We're all on different levels. We're all on our own journey, but we're all on this journey together, and that's what just makes it special for you. It makes you feel like, hey, there's someone else who understands what I'm doing, and they're not judging me, you know, and I'm not judging them. It's truly like